Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Strikezone Wotan. I'm here with Steve.
Hello.
From Mountain Miniatures Gaming, and we're going to throw down a 300-point game of Infinity. Now, how many games of Infinity have you played? Two. All right, so this is third game of Infinity.
Pretty sure did them both wrong.
Yeah, so this is the best part about campaigns. You can rope people into playing games that haven't played a whole bunch or haven't played a lot, and we can play some fun themed missions. And you're actually going to be captaining the Jing this time. So it's going to be on my profile on Wotan, but it'll be him actually playing the game. So for the Imperial service, Steve's going to be thrown down, and we'll record this for the worldwide campaign results.
I didn't follow any of that.
That's fine. I'm playing Ariadna, and we're going to be thrown down in the Ariadna zone doing the Antenna Field Extreme mission, as the O12 area is going to be assaulted by some scurrilous Jing guys, and they're using their Ariadnans to try and protect it. Now, what's neat is in this phase of the campaign, Ariadna is basically holding on to all the evidence. We're being used as the enforcers by O12. We're holding on to all the evidence of the big Nomad conspiracy. The Nomads have been up to no good, and I assume you guys are trying to get your hands on it, because the Imperial service and the Imperial agents and the Imperial sort of like monarchy is definitely into power and information control.
Campaign.
This is for a worldwide campaign right now. Yeah.
I apologize, players.
No, you'll be fine. We're doing terrible. Our whole side's doing not very well.
Bring
right
it back
now.
for you guys.
So you're here to rescue from what we've been doing basically at this point, the Jing results. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. We're going to be showing you the armies right now. Steve has done something really neat. He actually did the boss tree challenge, and he added to his red veil. So shout out to Carlos. The things that were recommended in there, which is the Shaolin Monk box and the two large base remotes, which is the Rishi and the Lodan, and that's brought him up to 300 points. So there's a Raiden Senpai and the Canron as well. That's right. Yeah. So a couple blisters on top of that to take it to 300 points. So we'll show you the armies, we'll show you the tabletop, and we'll get started. So here's Steve's 300 points. We have two combat groups. Combat group 1 has a Shen with an HMG, a Canron. We got the, the Zuyong Invincible with a combi, I believe.
Yeah,
it's the multi-rifle, yep. Then we've got 3 Zhanshi FOs. We have 2 remotes. We've got the Rishi and the Lodan, I believe it is. Ludan. And then the second combat group, we've got 4 Shaolin Monks with chain rifles and a camo marker. And that's the open info for Jing. And here's my Ariadna force. We've got 2 combat groups. One which is just a single, Kazakh, line Kazakh, and then we've got 11 markers, because there's one that's 2 markers for some reason. So it's going to be 5 camo markers. We have a war driver here, well represented by the little inspector agent. And then we've got 2 dog faces, 2 veteran Kazakhs, one with an HMG, one with a Type 2 rifle and X-Visor, and then a 112 Dr. Fireaxe, the greatest doctor in the game. And here's our table set up for Antenna Field. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 antennas, and basically this is progressively scored. You want to have your your specialists in base to base to control them. Progressively scored at the end of each game round. If you have more controlled antennas, so guys with specialists in contact with them, than your opponent, you get a 2 objective points. If you have the same number, so let's say we're both holding 2, or both holding 1, you get 1. The other thing is, the end of the game, the secondaries are, there's a primary antenna in the middle. If you control at the end of the game, it's worth 2. And then your enemy's antenna, which is in their deployment zone, is worth 1 if you hold it as well. So in this mission, you're kind of fighting for the middle, and then your tiebreakers by rounds are typically the flanks. Now, we've also got some special rules, because this is the extreme version. Both players have 16-inch deployment zones. Wait, am I lying to you? No, 12-inch deployment zones, rather. There's an exclusion zone. The use of air-to-air deployment, mechanized deployment, and infiltration special skills are not allowed, as well as the deployment rule of the impersonation skill inside the 8-inch area in the central line of the table. So basically the middle strip is an exclusion zone, so we can't infiltrate or AD into it. And then last but not least, artificial gravity failure. The exclusion area is considered a 0G terrain zone. Anybody with multi-trainer 0G gets +1 inches to their first move value. So you move faster with guys with multi-train, which is pretty cool. And then we've also got the restricted range. The structure of the zone of operations restricts the range of BS. So 32 inches is the maximum range of everything, because we're inside basically a big biodome. We've also got 1 classified worth 1, and that's it, 3 turns. So we're gonna dice off right now, make a willpower test, opposed, to see who's choosing turn order and who's choosing deployment. I got a 13, and I believe I crit. And you failed, I think. Having passed in crit, that means that I get to choose turn order or deployment. I'll choose turn order and I'll choose to go first. And that means you get to choose deployment sides and deployment order. So which side would you like to deploy on? Who would you like to deploy first?
You.
I'll deploy first. All right, cool. So you're deploying over there and I'll deploy over here first. And we're deployed. I've got dog face, prone camo marker, prone camo marker. We've got my HVT over here, vet Kazakh, dog face, another camo marker standing up. War driver prone, vet Kazakh HMG prone, standing up camo marker, prone dock, and a standing up camo marker. And then across from me for the Yuching, we've got the, I think that's the Rishi. And then we've got 2 prone Shaolin monks. We've got a prone Zanshi. We've got a prone Zamshi in the back. We've got another camo marker, prone. A standing Shaolin monk, prone Shen and Shaolin monk. And then we have the 3 potential cannons. 1, 2, 3 markers, and then we've got the Lodan over here with its 2 hollow echoes. More Zanshi in the rear with the gear hiding out. And the enemy HVT is just behind this box, Mr. 012. All right, so we are ready to rock and roll. That is first turn. I am taking the first turn. Would you like to use any of your 4 command tokens to do any strategic use? You can either make it so that I cannot use command token, more than 1 command token this turn, or you can strip 2 orders from my primary order pool. I have 8 and 2 irregulars in my primary pool, and I have 1 in my secondary pool. 6 primaries, of course I've got my single order in the secondary pool, and then I've got 2 irregulars and my 2 that I have to do, which is going to be first werewolf. So your closest model is probably going to be either the Canron or the Lowdown. I think it's the Canron, and he'll make his first shred skill, which is to jump towards him, going over here. Any arrows? Just Echo is able to see it. They are not going to clear any arrows, so it's not to reveal what's an Echo and what's not. So my second short skill, he'll jump 4 more and land on the ground right here. So again, the Cameron's the closest here, so we're going to jump 4 and just leap the box. Bloop. Arrows while I'm on top. No, sure. Second move, he's just going to keep moving up 4, heading towards building. Like so. I'm going to use my regular order on this werewolf. He's going to move forward 4, but he doesn't want to be able to see that hollow echo over there, so he's just gonna go stand over here. And then he's gonna chuck a smoke grenade. He's gonna put it right there. So now he's physical 13, 14 actually, sorry, plus 3 for range, because it's within 8 inches of him. That's 6, I know it is. And that means he needs to roll a 17 or less for it to land on target. It does with a 6. So now he's a regular order on this little fella, and he's gonna do much the same thing. He's gonna walk over 4 to here, and he's gonna throw a smoke grenade too. He's gonna throw a grenade right here. Another smoke grenade. Again, definitely within 8. So I'm going to get it on a 17. Let's see if it happens. And I do. So my Impetuous and my regular is done on my werewolves now. And it's time to start hitting people. So we're going to put a regular order on Jan Duder. And he is going to stand up, slide into cover, and then slide back. So I won't be able to shoot him because I can't see him either. But it means that when he starts his turn, hopefully I'll be able to do some guns. So now regular order on to Mr. Werewolf. And, oh, sorry, would you like to try and discover me with your Shen?
Oh, might as well, right?
Yeah, you might as well. I'm in cover. So all you're going to get is the -3 for cover and potentially, sorry, the -3 for range and cover, but we have to see what the range is. -3 to cover, you're just 11s to see me. And you don't, with a 20, you fail. So you're just going to stand there. So sorry, back to my regular order here. I'm going to go 4 with Mr. Werewolf. Like so. Arrows with your Shen. Gonna take a shot at me? Sure. So I am just going to move again. I'm not even gonna bother dodging. And stay just inside the smoke. Like that. That's 2. Yeah, it is. 0 mod, because you're within 16. I'm in the open. So just a 14 or less, you're gonna hit me. 1, that's gonna hit. So I have to make an armor roll. I'm armor 1. So I have to beat a 15 here, which is your damage. So 16 or better with my mod. 20, I'm good. I shrug off the wound. Another order on Mr. Werewolf. You are going to try to move up on your crazy murder bot. So I'm going to move out of the smoke, which means that you'll be able to see me with your Canron, your Hollow Echo, your Shaolin, probably number 1, and both the Hollow Echoes on your Canron. And then these guys can see me too. So yeah, well, all your Hollow Echoes will be able to see me when I leave the smoke right here. And then
one's over here.
This one, because he'd be able to see me under the thing. He'd be able to see me. He's prone behind his friend, so he won't be able to see me, but the Shen certainly can. And then these 2 Hollow Echoes will be able to, or sorry, whatever they are, Hollow Echoes will be able to see me as well. So what do you guys all like to do? So the Cannon and the 2 Hollow Echoes are going to idle. Going to be a shot from the Shen, heavy flamethrower from the Ludan, and then you're going to throw a smoke grenade somewhere with Mr. Shaolin Monk. So why don't you do your shot first? It's unopposed. I'm going to double template on this guy. So we're going to drop down the 2 templates. And the second one, I could actually fire from anywhere because I can split my burst. So revealing that this was actually, in fact, all along the original one. I have to decide if I want to split my templates or just double down. I'm just going to double down because I want to make sure you die. And put them both on the Rishi. Sorry, the Lodan rather. So do your unopposed shot from the Shen. Again, you hit on 14 because I'm within 16. 1, it's going to hit again. So I need a 16 plus. I do, I'm good, 17. And then you got your, where are you going to throw your template? You're going to throw it down at the feet of this Shaolin right here. And that's going to mean that you've got within 8. So it's a 17 once again. Just a spot you can see, you get it? You have to be out a little bit because it doesn't have to be a spot you can see at the center. So from the top of your template down to there. Flamer auto hits me, which means I just make an armor roll. It's damage 14, so I need to roll 14 plus. I'm gonna fail. Now I'm a werewolf now, but I still make it on my same armor. I'm gonna fail, and I'm gonna fail. And then the last one, I'm dead. I'm completely dead.
Wow.
So because my armor doesn't change until after the order's resolved, I go down and get smoked by the flamethrower, but you have to make 2 armor rolls to see if you live or not.
My armor's 0.
0 and no cover, so 13. You're gonna fail, and the second one, the second template, you're gonna pass, but you're just unconscious. So put another order in the other dog. We're gonna walk forward like so and stay in the smoke. So you wanna try and air, oh actually sorry, you're prone, aren't you? So you can't even see me. Shot from the Shen this time because he's prone. And then I think we're done. We're gonna stay in the smoke for that order. We'll just go tuck ourselves up like so. The second short skill, stay in line of fire. Let's do another order. We're just gonna slide out into the open. Whoop, like so. Shot from the Shen, and then you're gonna try and engage me with your cannon.
Might as well.
You do have mono sword, it's totally worth it. All right, well I am gonna double template. Actually not gonna dodge to engage because you forgot which one was the real one. You're gonna shoot me instead.
I'll shoot it.
Okay, sounds good.
So
it's gonna be this guy right here?
Yep.
All right, take a shot. Chain Colt me instead of trying to engage, and then you get a shot from your Shen. So I'll make the Chain Colt save right now. Armor 1, and I pass the 20, and then you get your shot from Mr. Shen. He's at 8 inches, although he could shoot me close when I'm further away. So I believe you're fine, actually. You're outside of 8 when I first come across the wall. So you'll be able to hit me on 0 instead of -3. Noting, I am shooting this Hollow Echo, and the whole point of shooting that Hollow Echo was that I could get all the guys in behind it. Yeah. So I'm not able to hit your cannon at all. But we removed the Hollow Echoes already, so it was important to say that I couldn't know which one was real until afterwards. And of course, obviously my template was gonna go through and hit as many people as possible. +3 for your pistol. Okay, so you hit me with a heavy pistol. So you hit me. Heavy pistol, I believe, is damage 14. Or 13 maybe? Just a pistol, so I need 11 plus. I fail, so I'm gonna transform into a werewolf at the end of the order. Question's gonna be, is this taller than the building? It is, because it's gotta lay flat on the ground to hit the 2 guys on the ground. And then I'm gonna hit him as well. And that means that you're gonna make an armor roll, sorry, 2 13 armor rolls for the heavy infantry and the 2 Shaolins. So your armor 4 on Mr. Shen, which means you need to beat a 13 twice, so +4. So the 8's gonna fail, he's gonna take a wound, the 18 will pass. You've got 2 for the Shaolin. So the first Shaolin, armor 1, he's gonna be unconscious and dead, so he just goes straight to dead. The second one on the roof, unconscious and dead, so he goes to dead as well. So now unfortunately I can only do this trick once, so I'm glad it sort of worked because I can't see these guys now. I was using that Hollow Echo to take some shots. So Mr. Werewolf's here, I have 1 order left in this pool, and that's gonna be important because I need to make a choice as to what I'm doing with him. Now, my gut says, go charge the Shen. So I'm gonna go engage, whoop. And you can air with your cannon and your Shen. That's my first short skill. What do you wanna do? You're gonna pistol me and you're gonna chain colt me. Okay, so my second short skill, I'm gonna double template him and not even bother attacking the Shen. My chain colt save, I'm armor pretty good now. 13's gonna pass, because I'm armor 3 now, I believe, because I'm transformed. And then you get to make your pistol shots. +3, it's gonna hit. Actually, it's a crit, because you're 14, so it's an auto hit, an auto wound. I take another wound. Cannon's gonna take 2 armor saves, and so is the Lodan, which I hit underneath. And of course, I am wounded now on Mr. Big Dog. On the cannon, so you gotta beat 13 twice. 16, 16, he's fine. And then the little bot, who's unconscious, takes another wound, and he goes second level unconscious. Left in group 2, I'm just gonna put this little fellow in suppression. That's gonna be it, that's my turn. I'm an idiot. When I died to fire over here, I'm actually not dead. I only make I have total immunity, which means I'm immune to fire ammunition. I only make a single armor roll. I should still have a werewolf standing here. He's still standing there. I completely forgot about fire ammunition not working on my werewolves. It's been a while since I played Ariadna. There's probably a bunch of Ariadna players very upset with me right now. Active turn, I don't have line of fire with my werewolf because I'm engaged, so you're going to get both your hollow echoes back and base to base, and you get to secretly mark which one's real. 1, 2 are the model, which is 3. Active turn, you've got 7 regular orders in your main pool, and then your secondary pool has 1 regular and 2 impetuous regulars for your Shaolin. So we'll start with the impetuous orders because they're going to run forward towards the closest thing, which is probably this camo marker right here. Moving over 4. I'm going to react, and I'm going to take a shot with my tank hunter. Whoop. With portable autocannon. Smoke is your second short skill, so you can place it anywhere you want between you and me. And you want to make sure it's with an 8. There you go. And we shoot off. With a +3, you'll be on a 17. I'll be on a 15. Get a 9. I get a 1, so it's going to go off. You cancel mine, and you get to drop your smoke, which should cover your other Shaolin. Yeah, I needed him dead, because now the Rishi can see me through the smoke, and I can't see him back. The second one's going to go down the stairs, trying to head towards this marker right here. And I can't see him, because you got that smoke out already. Second short skill.
Don't think another grenade. I actually...
Well, you can't see through your own smoke, so... the grenade's irrelevant, so you just make another move towards me if you want.
Well.
Yep. Remember, you can move through guys who are of equal or smaller silhouette. Leapfrog, moving over 4. I won't be able to see you and when you clear the smoke. And second short skill.
I'm gonna throw another smoke.
Sounds good. You can't pre-measure, so you have to place template down first. That's okay. It's in the gap, so it's again a 17 because it's with an 8. Because you pre-measured? Well, you know now, because you pre-measured. That's okay. The only time you can check is when you check your zone of control at the end of an order. You're good, goes down. Putting a regular order now in the Rishi. He's gonna make his first short skill through the smoke. And then I can't react, so second short skill, he's just gonna move up to the cover, be in contact, and be able to see me, but I can't see him. Who's left in the main pool?
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot.
I figured, all right, so now I have a choice here. Because I'm shooting back at you through this smoke cloud, I'll be at a -6 to hit flat. -3 again because of the cover. Now, if I'm over 16, that means I'm hitting on a 6. I think I'm inside 16, but we'll have to check. I'm gonna take at least 1 chance here to shoot you back. I'm hitting on a 6 here on 1 die. You're within 24, so you're at +3, -3 for my cover, and that means you're just hitting on straight dice. 4 on 12s versus my 1 on 6.
Wow.
Wow, okay. If I crit, I kill you. Nope. It's hit me 4 times though. So I'm armor 7 in cover, or 6 in cover, sorry, and your damage 14, so I need to roll 8s here, sorry, 9s here to save. I'm probably dead. Yeah, I'm just unconscious. He's down, and it's over to you. Next order, 5 left. Order. Zan Shi, or sorry, Mr. Zuyang. Actually, forgetting that guy's not a specialist, he's gonna send a Zan Shi instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm assuming...
Standing up and walking 4. I don't think I have anyone can see you.
All right.
And then going 4 again, going to base to base. In your own order, we're gonna have a Tiger Soldier show up over here, out of line of fire of my werewolf, and also out of line of fire of this cam marker.
About here, 16.
Sounds good. I won't try and change facing because I don't need to because I'm a token, and he's outside his zone of control. Second order.
We're just gonna move up a bit.
Okay, move up slightly. Still can't do anything to declare an ARO. I assume I'm getting shot in the back.
Oh, you're shooting at you.
Okay, so it's unopposed. You're definitely within 16, so it's gonna be 3 shots on, I believe, what are you, 13? 16's the hit. 1, 2, 3. All right, so it's gonna be damage 13 for a combi rifle, which means I'm armor 3, I believe, so I need to roll 11s 3 times. Pass, fail, take a wound, and I get to turn around with alert. Choose to fail my guts check and move 2 inches. I don't think it's gonna get me out of line of fire, and I can't claim cover. Whoop. But next turn, if I survive, I can move all the way to line of sight. Going in?
Yes, sir.
All right, all 3 tokens are just moving into base to base with my werewolf. I'm just going to declare a melee you back. A surprised attack, so my close combat of 21 is going to go down to a piddly 15. I hit you on a 12, you're going to hit me on a 19 with your martial arts 1 and your surprise attack. I beat you! Oh. All right, well, I'm Fizz 16. I guess Karen to the rescue didn't quite work here. You're good! You laugh it off! Take another shot, last order. All right, go for it. I'm going to dodge.
Hey, okay.
All right, well, let's see if I can dodge smoke. I fail with it. Oh no, I crit actually, because I'm Fizz 16. So I crit 19, and I disappear into a smoke cloud. Oof. 1 order left in each pool, plus you have an irregular elected on a monk. So what do we want to do? Last order is going on the Tiger Soldier, going to get herself facing where she wants to be facing. Spend a command token and include 3 other models that are all regular to move as well.
We're gonna move this one and the Tigers, or sorry, the character.
The Zuyang?
Yeah.
Okay. Including the 2 Zanshis and the Zuyang. Cool. So where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna go. I don't believe you can see anything.
Nope, can't see anybody.
And then we're gonna go again.
Stay standing, the Zuyang.
We're gonna send actually the other Zangshi first.
Okay, just gonna go hide behind the wall.
Yeah.
Stay in contact with the objective.
And he's coming out. I'm gonna put him
on the corner
here, and then we're gonna go up to
face the edge.
there.
Shaolin's gonna move for his irregular order. Just gonna walk 4. And then go stand behind the bot, ready to throw smoke. Try and surprise shot with this marker. You got your last order, which is from order 2. It's gonna turn into a Raiden. You're gonna take a shot at my veteran Kazakh. I'm gonna shoot you back. And the template, that way as long as it hits, it's also gonna hit my tank hunter, which is good for you. And you're gonna hit on a 9 because you're +3 for range and then -3 for mimetism and cover. I'll be hitting on a 7 because I'm -3 for surprise shot, -3 for cover, and -3 for camo. So we get 2 dice for the rocket, 9s, crit.
Nice.
So it's going to land, which is going to auto wound the primary target. I'll have to make an armor roll for the secondary. And then my, if I crit back, I cancel it. So I need a 7. I got a 20, so I missed completely. And that means that I take a wound and go unconscious. I have to make a second armor roll for each of them. So for the veteran cap, oh sorry, he goes to no wounding cap. I'm just going to go unconscious actually. I'm going to pass my second armor roll, so I'm fine. And then my tank hunter on a 3 armor. He's going to fail and just burn it down. Yeah, so I don't want to go no wounding cap because I'd much rather be able to have Doc crawl over and heal me. It's turn 1. I have 1 antenna. You've got 1 antenna, and that's going to put us at tied. So we both earn a command point, or sorry, an objective point for that, and that's the turn. All right, turn 2 order count. I've still got 2 werewolves for 2 impetuous regulars. And then on top of that, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the primary pool. I'm going to, because I've lost my tank hunter now, spend 1 command token to transfer from my primary to secondary. Close-up active enemy is going to be the cannon over here, so we're going to end up jumping out like here. Now your Raiden could ARO me with his heavy rocket if you'd like. We'll dodge smoke. So you can also see me. Would you like to ARO?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So you're going to shoot me?
Yes, sir. All I'm going to do first do the well, it doesn't matter.
Missile, okay. Yeah. You're gonna do hit template? It makes sense.
No, the direct will not blast, yeah.
Yeah, well, it missed. Yeah. You couldn't do the blast, actually, because it would probably hit your own guy. And then you get your, whatchamacallit, the Zanshi at +3, so 14. It's gonna miss. Does my dodge smoke go off? It does. All right, next impetuous is gonna be Mr. Dog. He's gonna fight your Canron. So he's close combat 21. You can make that 18 with your martial arts 3. And I assume you're using your mono weapon. It's combat 19 for Mr. Canron, and that means it's 18 against 19. It's just 2 rolls higher. I got an 8. You get a 5. Take it. 16. Roll a 16. No, you're down. So he just gets AP. He's unconscious. Start the turn. I'm going to give an order to this camo marker right here. It's going to just crawl 2 inches. I think if I'm... no, I'm going to have to stand up, actually. I'm going to stand up and move 4, just to be sure. Like, what's up, dog? So we're gonna go 2, and then 2 more, moving through our friend. Can anyone see me? Let's go. I'm just gonna move forward slightly and be done. Around this little fella, he's just gonna peek out so you can see your Raiden. You're like, what's up, Raiden? How are you? Rocket launch my face. That sounds good. You want to use a template or hit?
Do you have a best nearby?
There's a war driver, but I don't think it's gonna hit. We can lay it now.
Let's do the higher armor one. The hit.
You're getting. No, you still want to do this one, I think, because it's going to reduce my armor bonus for being in cover.
Oh, then for sure. Yeah.
So let's just see. Yeah, I won't hit her, but I won't get my cover bonus for armor. I'm going to reveal myself to be a Spetsnaz heavy machine gun. All right, so it is guns o'clock. I am going to be hitting you. I'm bliss skill 12. +3 for range, -3 for cover, -3 for your mimetism that your limited camo goes down to. So -6. So I'll be hitting you on 9s with 4 dice. Now I ignore your cover because I have marksmanship level 2, which also gives me shock ammunition on my machine gun. So just the -3 for mimetism, and that means that I'm hitting on 12s. You've got -3 for surprise shot, -3 for camo, and -3 for cover, so you're at -9, but you're +3 for range, so you're hitting on a 6 with 1 die. All right, so let's see who hits. You've got 1 shot to my 4. Your shot's gonna miss, and then mine are on 12s. You're gonna take 1 at damage 15. You do get the armor bonus for cover though, so armor +3. 1's gonna fail no matter what your armor is, and you are shocked, which means you go straight to dead, skipping the unconscious state. I headshot you. I'm gonna give him another one, and he's gonna go 4. He's gonna hurdle some cover, whoop, and then touch this box and slide along it until you can see your Rishi. Hello, Mr. Rishi. So Mr. Shaolin Monk is going to drop a grenade. You have a second Shaolin Monk that can also see me. And then Mr. Rishi, what do you like to do?
Okay, well, smoke grenade, I don't see any reason why he won't throw one as well.
Okay.
And he'll shoot at you.
Okay, so I'm going to put 2 shots into that Shaolin, 1 shot into that Shaolin, and then 1 shot into your Rishi. So we'll do the face-to-faces for the smoke first. So the back guy, I get 2 dice on 15s. You get an 8. I get a 12 and 11, take 2 HMG hits. You get your armor of 1, and you're dead. Chuck. 1 dice face to face against the other Shaolin. You're on a 17, I'm on a 15. You're gonna miss. I'm gonna miss as well. And then against the Rishi, you're gonna get +3, -6. You're on a 9. I'm on a 15. You miss. I hit you, so take an HMG hit, whatever your armor is. 4, even with cover, I think you're gonna fail. Go unconscious because he's a remote. He has structure. He doesn't suffer from shock. Order number 3 on this fella, and we're just gonna idle. What would you like to do, Mr. Shaolin? It's with an 8, so you're 17. I'm gonna put all 4 dice into you. It's just gonna be on 15s. Take 4 armor saves at damage 15. You're exploded. Let's give an order to Dr. Fire Axe. He's gonna stand up because I'm pretty sure nobody can see him now.
Yeah.
And he's gonna walk over to his friend, not Dr. Fire Axe, and try and revive him with the Fire Axe. Chop off the afflicted piece. We pass, and we are now not unconscious, just prone with the Vet Kazakh. I spent a command token in coordinated order, and I'm gonna coordinate that order with the War Driver, this camel marker, and I think this camel marker over here. Camel marker's gonna move 4, just walking over here. Can't see anybody yet, because we didn't come over to fight you. War Driver's gonna move, and just move 4 up to here. Camel marker's gonna move 4 around the corner. Any arrows?
I didn't see anything.
Okay, we're gonna move 1 inch, and then 2 inches down, and then 1 inch across with this camel marker. Driver's gonna move 4, and just move across to this cover, like so. Staying out of line of fire of the Tiger Soldier, over here. And this camel marker is gonna move towards this objective, like so. I was gonna include Dr. Fire Axe, because I can have 4 guys. He was important to this equation. He's gonna move 4, nobody can see him, and then we're gonna move 4 again. Whoop, down this. I'm actually gonna use an irregular order on this werewolf. And he's gonna go 6 over this way, staying out of line of sight of your duder. Smoke blocking the Zanshi, so not able to see me. Second short skill, do I wanna think I can get lucky? I'm already wounded. I would just YOLO this if I wasn't already wounded. Second last order, we're just gonna fly forward with Mr. Le Werewolf, and he's gonna go over here. Arrows.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot at you.
Okay, I'm gonna twin chain you. Combi shot on a 16. Misses with an 18, and then you get double chain, so 2 armor rolls. Just double checking within 10. I'm pretty sure I'm within 10. I'm good at eyeballing this, but let's just not cheat you. Yeah, I'm definitely in. Let's go ahead. Pass fail, because you're on armor 3, so you go unconscious. My 7th order and second last command token, I'm going to coordinate all these specialists again, and they're going to start moving. We're going to move 4 to this corner with the dock. We're going to move 4 towards this corner with the War Driver. We're going to move 4 with this camel marker up to here. Move 4 with this last camel marker up to there. I'm going to do my second short skills to move again. We're just going to move over to here. We're going to move 4 over to here. We're going to move 4 over to here. Actually, we're going to go 2 and be prone. He's just going to stay where he is, but reveal himself to be a foxtrot. Got 1 irregular left. I'm actually just going to burn it and stand there and stare at you. An order and a command token. He's got 5 orders left after this. He's going to coordinate the 3 Zanshis and the Zhu Yangs. First short skills, everyone's standing up. First short skill moving up with the first Zanshi. Second Zanshi just going to hurdle that. And the last one's just going to go...
I don't believe you have anything... No.
On the corner. Second skill is going to be a move for everybody else. I have no arrows right now because everyone's in combat. So she's going to move in base to base with the objective. This Zanshi's going to move. Are you sure you want to move in the line of fire of my...
I don't think I'm coming out that far.
Okay, it's just the right angle that I can't see you. You're perfect. Mr. Ziyong's going to go.
Again, I'm sure. Okay.
Yep.
That was everybody.
And that's everybody, okay?
So let's go one more, sorry.
Yeah, he gets to move again. Over to the corner.
You're on a face.
We're almost going to arrow in your second skill. He's just going to dodge for some free movement. He can't really reach out and touch anybody. So on a 16, it's going to pass. Just make a 2-inch dodge. Heading over here. I was going to get an order now. Yeah. 4 left after this.
Actually,
Gonna move.
I wonder if this way, you already have cover anyway, so I might as well give myself cover.
Yeah, because I can't see you over there. So if you come into the room and we point blank each other, you'll have cover as well. Second skill, he's just moving in. Third skill, he's going to peek out. Whoop. And see my poor foxtrot, and he's going to shoot you, and you're going to shoot him back. Oh, do I want to shoot? Yeah, I'll shoot you. Before he does that, actually, he's just going to mulligan slightly, and that's that move that he just did with the Zuyang. He's going to actually make that a coordinated order so that the Zanshis can move up as well. Zanshi's going to go tuck in and hold this objective. Zanshi's going to continue moving along. hiding away from my foxtrot, and then your last one over here. Tuck in deeper to the cover, and that's it. So now the order that was going is young, he'll tuck out, so you can see Mr. Le Foxtrot. Double breaker pistol, which means that you are throwing 3 dice at me at +3 for range, -3 for cover and camo. So you're gonna be hitting on 10s, because I think you're 13 base. I'm gonna get 1 back with my regular pistol. On a 14, you're in cover for an 11. So 3 on 10s, crit, and then 2 more. I miss, so that's gonna be, I take a wound, and then breaker, I'm super dead. Third order, just gonna move back. So 4, I have no arrows because I can't see you. And then 4 again, go to this corner, stay at a line of fire. 5th order.
Feel up here.
Peek out and see my war driver. Boarding shotgun you. I'll use in this case, an AP round or a template is exactly the same thing. So I'll just use an AP round. At 0 range for range, -3 for cover. So I'm hitting you on an 8. All on 13, so 2 hits, a 4 and a 7. I get a single hit on an 8. I have to crit to beat you or get a 7 to cancel everything. 4 will cancel the other one. So I'm gonna get 1 hit with a shock multi-rifle. I'm armor 4 right now, effectively. Sorry, armor 3. She's armor 0 base, which means I need to roll an 11+ or I'm dead. Nope, I'm dead. Just straight to dead. Blows my head off. Last order, putting that Zuyang on suppression on the middle objective here, and that's your turn 2. So scoring it into 2. I've got 1. Actually, I've got 0, because you blew me off both, and you've got 1, which means you score 2 and go to 3. So here we go. Impetuous is going to be towards your Shen over here, but we're going to end up seeing your Zhanshi. So we're going to run forward. 6. Would you like to shoot me, Mr. Zhanshi?
Yeah.
I'm going to dodge.
Actually, if I do that, you might move forward. Whatever, we'll shoot you.
I'm just going to dodge smoke on a 17. So I'm going to try and play smoke template right about here. Nah, right about here. On a 14 to my 1 on a 17, you get a 1. I pass and beat you, so my smoke goes out. And his Impetuous is done. Impetuous over here. I gotta fight you. Let's do it. Come on, Mr. Shen. On 18, so you're 19 because you're martial arts level 1. 3. You hit me. Armor goes to 2. You're Fizz 14, I believe, with Mr. Shen. So Fizz 14, +1 damage because you're martial arts level 1, so Fizz 15. Armor 2, so I need to roll a 16 to live. 11, I'm dead. Unconscious, sorry. He goes down. Put an order on Mr. Veteran Kazakh, and he's gonna slide out so he can see your Zuyang. Hello, Mr. Zuyang. I am also gonna shoot you with my Type 2 rifle. Steve's nervous now because I just explained to him that if he's outside of 24, then he chooses to suppress me, he could potentially fail. Now, if he thinks he's in 24, he's like looking at damage and being like, how far is my arm? I'm so tired. So you can choose to cancel your suppression and shoot me with your combi, or you can choose to just straight up shoot me. Now, I might just miss all my shots if you're out of range and you maintain your suppression.
How many gun you got?
I have a Type 2 rifle, which means that I do 2 wounds every time I do a wound.
You know what?
So
I'm gonna keep my suppression.
All right, you're gonna eyeball it. All right, sounds good. See you in 24. Can you get it? He's just
I knew
out.
it!
He's just out.
I knew it!
He's just like a half inch out. So your shots just miss. I'm not face to face with you, so now I don't suffer the -3 to be shooting at someone who's suppressing.
You didn't tell me that part.
I ignore the -3 for range because I have an X visor, but I do take the -3 for cover. So I'll be hitting you on 10s 3 times with Type 2 rounds. Take a hit, so it's damage 13, your armor 6 because of cover, but if you fail, you take 2 wounds and go unconscious. You go unconscious. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna hope I'm within 8 at the beginning of this. I'm actually gonna mark where my base, actually I'm gonna use a silhouette for this. I'm gonna mark where my base is, and I'm gonna do my move with him with his irregular order. 6, just to get to the other side of this, because what I want to be behind this wall, because you're prone still at the end of this order. So that's where I'm gonna be standing. You can do your arrow with Mr. Shen, because he can totally see me.
He does not have the good breaker pistols.
He doesn't? No?
No.
Regular pistols? Just over the HMG, and we're gonna check and see if it's with an 8, because then you're -3.
There's 8.
And you are?
Is it with an 8?
Well, you tell me. It looks like it's over my base to me.
No.
No? Okay. Then you're just at 0. That's fine. And I'll dodge on 16. 14 to 17. See what you get. Or 16, sorry. 1. Just pass. 7. We pass. So we're now behind the wall, and you're prone. We're on this fella. We're going to stay inside the smoke and just go jump on this Zhanshi. What's up, y'all? Mailing me. Close combat 14. I'm on a 19. You fail. 14, I'm going to hit. So you take a Fizz 16 hit. Armor 1. 18, you're good. I'll do it again. You're in melee with me. You're trapped in a corner, so you're not going anywhere. See what you get. 8. 10's going to beat you, so Fizz 16. You're unconscious. All right, all I can do now is move. We're gonna spend an order on this guy. We're gonna go 4. Whoop. Arrows.
No, none.
Okay, we're gonna go 4 again. Second last order on him. We're gonna go 4. Over to here. We're gonna reveal ourselves and place a mine. Next order, we're gonna have this little fellow go, and he's just gonna move 4. Hurdle this and move again. So we're gonna go 4. Head to here. Arrows.
No.
Okay, move 4 again. And be right there. Oh, Mr. Shen's gonna use his lieutenant order to stand up because he was the lieutenant the whole time. So we're gonna move this prone, and he is gonna try and HMG Mr. Dogface. Mr. Dogface is gonna dodge because he just wants to be alive at the end of all this. Can't even dodge. I can do a change facing. No, I can't declare a dodge because I'm currently not in line of fire of you because I'm in melee with your Zanshi. I can't break the melee until you're dead. So you're -6 to hit me because you're afraid you're gonna hit your friend, -3 for range, but you're on a post. Now you're gonna hit me on 6s, but everything between 7 and 12 hits the Zanshi. All right, let's see what happens. So
no!
Zanshi, and a crit, so I'm unconscious, and then 3 rolls on your Zanshi.
Okay, he's dead.
He's dead.
Oh,
Yeah, super dead. We're gonna go with Miss Zanshi.
He'll run to the objective.
Okay. So we're just going inside the building. Second order, you've got 3. You're gonna go into base to base. All right, well, I'm gonna shoot you with Mr. Spetsnaz, and I assume you're gonna dodge. I'm also gonna shoot you with Lady Ohotnik. And the Spetsnaz both on 15s. Let's see what you get for your Fizz test. Fizz 10, she fails. So 15 for the Spetsnaz, misses. For the Ohotnik, hits. All right, so you have to take a damage 15 AP hit with shock. So roll a 16. Nope, she just gets her head blown off. Blam! So a camel marker, which is of course a ninja, TO camel marker, we won't bother putting it down, reveals itself right there with its own order.
Yeah.
And it can do its first short skill. What does it want to do?
It's gonna go, I believe, this way.
Okay, so it's still a marker state, so all I can do is discover.
Actually,
I will try and discover. Try and discover with both these guys. So you're just gonna move. So moving 4 and then moving 4 again, just to get her on the other side of the box where no one can see her. So it's going to be whip 13, -6 for TO camo. So I need a 7 to reveal her with the Ohotnik, or sorry, the scout. Passes, so she's revealed, so the other one's irrelevant. And that means that you are now not in a marker state, so you won't get surprise attack. And you have 1 order left. I assume we're going to go melee each other. Now the only problem is...
There's a mine in the way.
There's a mine in the way. And actually the mine would have detonated on your way through. As your marker. Did you want to move back and dodge as your second short skill? I forgot about the mine. So second short skill, she's gonna dodge.
Only 12.
All right, 12 or less. You just dodge the mine. Yeah, nope. Failed. So you take a mine hit. Armor.
Oh, armor probably crap.
1.
Yep, armor 1.
13. She's dead. Shock. Blam. There we go. End play. Managed to secure with the mine. So counting the last turn, I've got 2 for more, which ties me up to 3. And I've got the central primary, which puts me at 5. And I do not have my secondary because I didn't quite get close enough to secure the enemy HVT over here. There's nobody currently on my HVT, and I could not do my designate. So there it was, end of the game, managing to pull off a 5-3 win over the Jing with my Ariadna, which pushed them back, I guess, out of the O12 area. So they can't get into the state secrets, the super locker where all the Nomad evidence is being stored by Ariadna. So having done that, there's 1 game left in the Wotan campaign for our coverage of it. You'll see that next week. Until then, I'm Ash. Happy gaming. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. My live shows are on Mondays at 2 p.m. Eastern time, typically, unless I notify otherwise. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and, of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.